Hello everybody. Looks like the gauge says it's empty. Let's take a walk into the kitchen and see what's in the fridge today, guys. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. We got us another Firestone Walker Luponic Distortion. This is Revolution number 4. So this is the latest one out. I picked it up from Martin and the guys out there at the Barrel Chest. And I seen it and I said, well, I don't think I've done this latest one. So went on ahead and picked it up. 5.9%. I don't have the IBUs listed here on Rate Beer. Untapped has it at 59 IBUs, which should be fairly easy drinking. I mean, once you get down in the 50s or lower, shouldn't have a big bitterness on the back end of it. So, and according to what they're saying here, says Firestone Walker number 4, Luponic Distortion number 4, revolving hop series reaches firmly into the southern hemisphere with the release of Revolution number 4 this month. And countdown date on the bottom of this one, guys, it says 11/15/16, and today is the 21st of January, so it's just a tad over 2 months old. And I just picked it up a week ago today, so about as fresh as I can get the stuff here, with the distribution being the way it is here in Virginia. So it says here a mind-bending mix of 7 different hop varieties, led by a pair of experimental South African hops. 4 South African hops take the lead in Revolution number 4. 2 are experimental hops with pronounced tropical fruit qualities, along with distinct white grape and floral notes. The third hop presents a lively passion fruit character, while the fourth is more of a classically noble in profile. Very interesting. I have found, like I said, in the Australian and the New Zealand hop profiles seem to be a little spicy. So we'll see what the South African hops. I wasn't even aware they were growing hops down there, but I guess hops grow wild all over the place. So I guess the hop they're cultivating and doing different things with them down there. So we'll see what this one brings to the table. Very anxious to try this. So I don't think there's anything else we need to talk about, so let me get this thing popped open. Cuisine is curried Thai, cheeses pepper Monterey, pepper jack, sharp blue cheddar, stronger cheeses, gorgonzola, Limburger, meat is poultry, fish, shellfish, and salmon, and I'll add grilled meat to that. Glass part of pint, Bacharonic tumbler mug, Sound Sidel. I'm using my favorite tulip glass today, and not recommended for extended cellaring because it's an IPA. And those hops will fade and end up with a big malty bomb. About a half a finger of head on that pour. A nice amber color, a lot of bubbles streaming up from the bottom of the glass. Looks very nice. First beer of the day. Let's get a nose to it. Not getting a big piney West Coast on this. I am getting some grapefruit, very citrusy. Hints of some mango. Got a nice floral note to it. Smells very good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Very easy drinking. Alcohol is very well hidden. Definitely not a West Coast style IPA. It doesn't have that big up in your face, piney, super grapefruity or pineapple-y. This does have some tropical fruit notes, maybe some passion fruit. Very, very easy drinking, guys. The hop bitterness is down in the pale ale category as far as I'm concerned, in the 50s. Right, tasty for the first beer of the day. Well, let's right out of the fridge, let's let it warm up, let her taste it, and we'll come back and do the final chug. Alright guys, I'm back. I set down about 20-30 minutes now. Decent beer. I mean, like I said earlier, it doesn't have that big up-in-your-face West Coast style presence with the southern hops that they're using from the south of the equator, if you will, African. It has a little bit of spiciness to it, but kind of easy, an easier drinking IPA, if you will. Not bitter. It's got a nice citrusy, herbal aroma. Decent, but I don't think it's a 10 beer, guys. I really don't. They are dating, canned on date on the bottom, which I do appreciate. Thumbs up to them for doing that, so they enjoy buy or best buy or whatever. And it does have the ABV on there. I don't think it's got the IBUs on the can, and I would like to see that on there since it's only in the 50s. So you'll know you're getting a beer that's not too bitter, especially if you're new to the IPAs. And I don't see it on there, so they probably ought to put that on there for this particular version anyway. And having number 4 on there, they're not going to use this can again without having different graphics on there, a different number if they do a number 5. So, I mean, they ought to put as much information as possible since it's a brewed once beer. It's just my opinion, just the way I feel. So, let's do the final chug here, see what we got. To me, guys, it's more of a tropical fruit, citrusy, herbal aroma and taste on this beer. So very, very nice, very pleasant. Guys, to me, I'm gonna give this an 8, which is an A minus. Numeric score on this would be probably a 90. That's where I'd put it. I do think it's an A beer, but it's not to the 9 or 10 category in my opinion. So let's go over to Beer Advocate, and Beer Advocate has it at 90. I agree with that 100%. And over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer has it at 96 overall, 97 in style. Good numbers from those guys. And finally, for our final check-in, we're running over to Untapped, and they have it at 3.94. I consider that an A number from those guys too. Very, very nice. Very pleasant beer. It's definitely worth picking up, giving it a try. So I'm glad I did. I don't know if I would buy this again because I like a little more hop presence, more of the West Coast or New England style if it's an unfiltered beer like they're doing now. And there are more and more breweries. There's some breweries in Ohio and other places that are jumping into this style, like Treehouse and Trillium and some of those other ones are doing now. So, and I like that style, I really do. It's kind of ruined me now. I got used to drinking some of that stuff, and they're awesome. They are pretty damn tasty beers. Alright guys, if you've had this one from Firestone Walker, their Luponic Distortion Revolution number 4, let me know what you think, guys. Come on back tomorrow. Let's dig something out of the fridge. See you then.